Did you cut me off, man? 'Cause that's just more material for me to use against you. That is frustrating. I was just explaining how I never know when you're going to strike. I was just explaining how I can't explain. Or it can't be explained. It is ineffable. You're killing me, dude. Alright, I'll make a short one. And then I have to talk about making videos inside of making videos inside of making videos. Oh my gosh. What else can I say, though? I can say you ruined my other video because you couldn't handle it anymore. I could say you're sleep deprived and you wouldn't let me go an hour longer just to finish watching the video. I'd say you're angry because of it. Or maybe you're hangry because you don't eat. Maybe your body's used to that, though. Or maybe it's your nighttime? And you can't handle it? Guess we're even. I can't handle it. I mean, all I need to do is prevent you from doing the things that continue to cause me harm. That you have allowed. You have done just as I read something once that said, sitting by and doing nothing when evil happens is almost just the same as doing the evil. That's like a professional quote. In so many words. I have a lot to apply. I am being stunted by intellectually by my own emotions that you are turning against me because that's all you do is feel me. Okay, not like that. And that's all I can feel is you, and you're irrational. I can't say that directly. I can't keep saying it directly to you anymore. I was fueled by what? I'm still awake. Did I burn my nose? I think I did. Damn. I had a whole thing going on. Like, I have lots more to share. But there's an obstacle. Like I said, it would be too easy just to share a 10-hour long video. Watch it in segments, whatever, chapter by chapter, but like I'm not dwelling on it. I don't believe that. I don't want to be so ridiculous though. Yes, this is me skipping songs and playing music. Bruh. I'm not listening to that. Maybe. You can send her all the signs you want, but you've used up your ration, your portion of reality. You spent it doing me wrong. And I spent some of it doing you wrong, too. But I didn't know any better. You did. And so, yeah, I can get to an intimate place where I don't think about anyone else. But that place is diminishing. And yeah, everyone could know that I can feel you when things go on. I can sense you. I have intuition. I'm not gonna let that happen to me. Like, I'm not gonna cry because you are with somebody else. I'm not gonna be so frustrated that what was I calling it? Thrashing on the ground because you can't take anymore. You just have to freak the fuck out. And you got to record that. So I don't know how much more shame I can put on you. But I know that there is enough that I can prevent you from causing me any harm. Any more harm. You don't deserve to just go off and sleep with somebody behind my back when you've sat me with babysitters so you could do it. When I literally am on my phone in front of you texting every single person I ever have to come in contact with. She could never. Honey, you could never be me. In that tone. It was nicer before, but I don't think it was that nice when he said it. And then I was just explaining how I have what was. I have had a perfect smile. I have, that picture they take after you get your retainers and your braces all done, and your retainers and your, I think that's all I had was like a roof retainer, braces, the bottom permanent retainer that got fucked up after I had piercings, or after it popped out and I had piercings, and then, I did bottom and top at different times. I don't know, I'm tired. But yeah, I was saying that I had a perfect smile. I've had a perfect waist that I can remember, and I'm not gonna let you shame me. Because I'm the product of my environment, and I suppose the environment is a product of me. Because that's the way it works. So I've had what was once love, which is technically eternal or infinite or something. I don't know if I think eternal is more wholesome than being infinite. And so this person is my family. And I'm not gonna let her go behind his songs and sing them to me, for one. And I hope he knows how much I value him. And even if nothing is the same anymore because of what I've expressed, I'm not going to discredit love itself again. I already said it wasn't enough, and you know what? Sometimes it isn't. But I think that it keeps us alive after everything. I'm still only clinging to the idea. Yeah, so I mean, you can go and use your Kundalini, but I'm gonna feel it at some point. And whatever comes out of your bodies, I'm gonna feel it too, and I don't think that's fair. Because that eventually it will wane and disperse, but right now it's too strong, and I don't do that to you. Unless you just have some kind of trigger when you watch stuff like that. I'm triggered. I'm triggered thinking of bodies and sweat. And you know what? I have been completely soaked in sweat within the past year. Like 60-90. I just hate you so much. Like, I have no reason to be decent, but that's what I've been doing all along. I'm not sharing that much that's bad, honestly. But I can just tell there's nowhere to go from here. Well, except for I'm all the way at the bottom where I was, and now all I can do is look around or start making my way up again. But there's nowhere to go but up from here. And I've already told how I want to help other people be stronger. That's my way of helping the world. That's not a cause. That's just something that I feel. It's just like anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of the people. But I think I have some people in my court. But I mean, he has a girlfriend. He has a kid. Okay, so does this other person. But I like I tolerate so much. I'm not necessarily just too nice or a people pleaser, but like the amount of capacity I have for love outweighs the amount of capacity I have for pain, I guess. And I was just gonna say about causes, like I can understand how volunteering or something like that or donating could make you feel good about yourself, but I don't think it's saving the world. I don't think that's the point of it. I think you're saving yourself in a way, but I don't think we should have to be saved. That's what pisses me off. That's what irks me. That's what nags at me. I don't think that we should be responsible for everything. That's telling me I don't love myself. That's telling me that I don't let that sink in. That's telling me that I am lacking, but I'm not. I could be better, but for wholeness, I'm not lacking. I could be more whole, sure. Isn't that the point? Finally, some real music. Yeah, so I said like the stuff around me, like we're attracted, or atoms are attracted to us. We're attracted to atoms. We collect them. They sometimes collect us, and sometimes they revolve around us. So I'm like saying, this stuff moves. Like I'm not moving it immediately. I'm not moving it all the time, but it moves itself. Just like that paper got in the trash without a second thought from me. So that's just one theory I have going. I guess if you want to call it a theory, but I have lots of theories. I've got philosophies. I guess I should just start doing that. I guess my face is already like too dry. I have some cool lotion I want to try out though. It's got witch hazel in it. I know I just oh, I love this song. As of late, and then yeah, I was singing while I was getting my tattoo, and it was you were right. It never stops hurting. Said that I never leave your head. Said you never leave my head. And you were right. So I don't think it's shareable with anyone else. I tried to share the reality with David, and that just drove us apart even a little bit more. But that was just on top of me having a whole crisis of being alive. So he really pulled me out of there, and now he's gone. But like we parted on peaceful ways. So I think you sharing reality with anyone is gonna be a problem too. Not just for you, but definitely for me. And why is my nose so red? Maybe it's my medicine. I can get side effects, man. I don't have any though. Well, I guess the side effect is I'm a little bit restless because I don't like being vulnerable anymore. Like I said, I don't sleep around anybody unless I'm like literally trying to curl into a ball and crawl into a shell. Yes. I can't stand, baby. I can't stand. So congratulations, I ran out of weed, but you know what? I'm actually gonna try to hit these pens one more time. I'll do it in front of you. Oh yes, this one gravitated. This one has more on the bubble. We can do it. This one I gotta turn on all the way. And it's super cool. I didn't exactly wait for it to warm up. Is it telling me it's out or it's dead? But no, it's right there. I can get a hit off of it. Motherfucker. Yeah, that's the part when you fiend a little bit, but I don't think it's a crime. It's just a very bad habit that causes you to make other um acting on your urges. So yeah, you could be using my songs against me. You could be putting in front of my face that you're giving her this. Are you a big man now? Are you showing her like, oh, I can give you things? Yeah, I'm sure that's what you're doing. You're really, really giving. I can't even with you, especially if I don't have weed. But tomorrow I'm going on a trip. And like I'm guessing she tapped out already. And if she didn't, well, get a clue. And so I'm going on a trip tomorrow. I was supposed to go to Mexico, but I do not have a valid ID. And yeah, I don't like going when we just use our birth certificates because we don't have passports. So that's annoying, but I'd still do it and I'd still go. And like the first thing that happened when I went to Mexico, I was like, told my mother, Valerie, that can we try to find some Xanax? So we found a cool pharmacy that I can go to, and like usually I'm like, can I show you my ID? And then they're cool with it, but I don't have an ID, so I can't go. So I'm just gonna go to Yuma, and that's where we used to live. and then I have to go to Prescott for spring break. Like, that's not cool. I don't want to be with my family. They don't deserve to know me. They don't deserve to affect me. So they don't. I had to. Yeah, that's the stuff you can't get out of your head. So soon I will be away from this environment, and I'll have more freedom at night. But I just can't burn any more energy trying to make the same point, and I can't cross the line either. It's like saying, okay, saying you don't deserve something is different than saying you're unworthy of something. So I don't want it to be like that. This doesn't make sense. I don't know what won't be possible, but I can't go anywhere without seeing signs. You wanted me to wake up, but I was already awake. All these signs were for connection, were for merging and coming together, combining, uniting, uh, reuniting, joining. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah. Incredulous, unbelievable. I think I already wrote incredulous down, but I'm gonna write it down again. And then this video is much nicer, isn't it? So I'll show you the angel drawing. That's about as far as I got. Probably didn't need lines on those ones, but it looked weird without lines. Okay. This is my parting gift. The word of the week, if I can fit it in here. And the crazy part is, perfect. The crazy part is that you go through emotions when you get tired, and I feel it too. Like, yeah, I can feel your annoyance at the point that it's overkill at this point, but what isn't incredulous? I don't want to go so far as to call it an atrocity in this moment, but there certainly are atrocities about being. Okay, I'll wrap it up with something. Bows, gift wrapping, the box to the prize inside, box of darkness. There you have it. There's your box of darkness. Now I'm getting annoyed with myself, I think. But whatever, man. And that's how I know that you're alone. Because I can feel it.